All right, so our first problem is a GeoGebra problem. It wants us to find the derivative of f of x is equal to 5x squared plus 2x plus 3, and it says at x equals a. So the way I'm going to solve this one is just by using the difference quotient, and we're going to just plug in a for x. It's exactly the same. So that formula is f of a plus h minus f of a all divided by h. Now I'm being lazy with my notation, but I should write limit as h goes to 0. So here's our definition. Alright, so I'm going to use our function. So f of x plus h, I'm going to use my 5x squared, so there's some room here. So 5 instead of x squared is going to be a plus h squared, and then plus 2x, so it's going to be plus 2, and then in place of x we're doing a plus h, and then plus 3, and then we're going to subtract the f of a. Okay, so I'm going to be the same function, but we're going to be plugging in a. Now I'm going to put this in parentheses because when you subtract, whatever comes after the parentheses is all changing signs. So I'm subtracting all of these terms, so it's going to be 5a squared plus 2a plus 3, and this is divided by h. Now again, I'm being lazy, but I need my limit as h goes to 0. Okay, so that should always be there. I'm just focusing on the problem solving part. Alright, so we're going to FOIL, so I'm going to leave the 5 out, and then when we go through the FOIL process, you can just square the first term, you multiply and double, so you have a plus 2ah, and then you square the last term, so you have a plus h squared. You can go ahead and distribute the 2a, 2h plus 3, and then all we're going to do is distribute a negative throughout this parentheses. So we'll have a minus 5a squared minus 2a minus 3, and this is all over h, and of course my limit, just bring this down. Now I'm going to distribute the 5, and then we'll be able to cancel out some like terms, simplify, and we'll have our answer. So distribute the 5 through. That's going to give me 5a squared plus 10ah plus 5h squared plus 2a plus 2h plus 3 minus 5a squared minus 2a minus 3 all over h, and again still our limit. Okay, so we have a positive 5a and negative 5a. Those will go to 0. We have a minus 2a, a positive 2a. Those will also cancel each other, and then the plus 3 and minus 3. So that'll always happen each time we do the difference quotient. Now what I'm left with are terms that have h and a in them. So I have the 10ah, 5h squared, and the 2h. So I'm going to simplify those, and then we're going to apply our limit. So now limit h goes to 0. I'm going to write this 5h squared plus 10ah and then plus 2h over h. So all of these terms have an h in them. We'll factor out an h. Factor out an h. That's going to leave us with 5h plus 10a plus 2. So the h will divide out, and then at this point we can use direct substitution, because now we plug in the 0. We got rid of that term on the bottom, so when we plug in a 0, this term will go to 0. 5 times 0 is 0, leaving us with 10a plus 2. 10a plus 2. Okay, and they show you same thing using difference quotient.